Good day, my beautiful friends. Hey, Diva Tequila, good morning. Good morning to you, Brendo, and the fam. Kind of you're first in the chat, Diva, and it's kind of a surprise stream. Yesterday would have been the perfect time. It would have been perfect last live stream, but really didn't know what to do with myself. We still got a couple more hours. Alex, good morning. Good morning. You're gonna be off to your trip. That's very exciting soon. Janice, nice to see you. Surprise streams are always welcome. Yeah, Diva. I didn't know what to do with myself for the last, still got a couple more hours until I have to check out. I bet you're really excited about that, Alex. The Apple Store. I wish we had this in Toronto. I sent Vasily a picture. They even have a security guard guarding, even though they have a security guard there, even though it's not even open. Obviously to prevent anyone breaking in. Hugh, hello. Yeah, I see what you did there with your name, eh? Hugh Jazz. Welcome. Modano, great to see you, my man. Vivian Johnson, good morning to you, Vivian. So nice to see you, Vivian. And Modano, everyone, I know Marie, my friend. Great to see you, Marie. Well, as always, I remember when Bart was making those prank calls, to Mo. I was just saying that I know yesterday I got a little emotional at the end, and that could have been a perfect way to end off this trip, or even the spectacular fireworks video. That would have been, there's Microsoft. That would have been the perfect way to end. It's kind of like in a sports analogy where you kind of retire on top, after winning a championship. But I really didn't know what to do for the couple hours here. I still have a few hours before I have to check out. And it's so cool here. How from downtown Vancouver you can take the SkyTrain to the airport, so that's really convenient. So basically I don't really have to take my luggage too far. I think from my hotel to the one of the stations, maybe around 15 minutes walk. And then about a half hour or less train ride to the airport. So definitely easier than in Toronto. Well, I have yet to actually experience it. Flick Hunter, good morning. Welcome to the bonus live stream. The Apple Store. I wish we had a flagship standalone. Cynthia Sunflower, so great to see you, Cynthia. I know this was kind of an unexpected stream, but time flies when I'm having fun with you, amazing friends, so why not? This is Vancouver Art Gallery, the Vancouver Art Gallery. Alex was lurking throughout the stream yesterday. Isn't it beautiful in Whistler? When I go back to Whistler, it could be like when the peak fall foliage. I wonder how the peak fall foliage looks there, or even the winter time. Cynthia loves art museums. Yeah, you'd be able to do plenty of your photography there. And you had a feeling, did you, Cynthia? What made you think that? Very good intuition. Quite the intuition. But I just felt like there's so much to explore in Vancouver that we haven't obviously explored. You know, we've got to explore a good amount of Vancouver, but there's still a lot we didn't explore. And maybe I'll end off the stream maybe around the historic, beautiful Gastown steam clock, and hopefully we see a whistle. Maybe by that time there'll be a crowd. Yeah, Cynthia, I kind of don't want to leave either, but yeah. And I'm not looking forward to going back to the heat wave, which apparently is still going to be for another couple more days. Yes, Split Hunter, the steam clock. I think I'll end my stream there, and then that'll be the perfect setting to end the stream and end this epic trip. So many epic adventures. Yeah, Cynthia, in New York too. Oh my goodness. Over here, not at all here. You won't. And I hate that it seems like there's been more of those heat wave days lately. So that would definitely be a huge factor when moving to the West Coast. It feels great here. Best time to be born, making you smile again. Oh, thank you so much. Glad you're smiling. You'll have to stay in that Fairmont, says Cynthia. Oh, Fairmont Hotel, Vancouver. Oh, wow. This is very impressive. There's some nice art for you, Cynthia. Hey, Moments with Muzzy. Meow, Muzzy. Thank you very much. Can't quite see the amount. Okay, there we go. So, Muzzy, thank you so much for the $2.99 super sticker. A very cute super sticker there. Meow. And please say hello to Boom for me. Looks like a little dried blood I couldn't quite get off there. Or not dried blood, but a little bit. Hey Mara, great to see you, Mara. The heat in Mississippi is horrific. Oh, this seems to be quite widespread. But thankfully the West Coast seems to be immune. And speaking of West Coast, again, how great was it to walk with our amazing friend Robert Seberwall, West Coast Walker. Hey, give me some acknowledgement there, buddy. I let you go. Give the wave or something, man. It's a nice church here. Yeah, Cynthia, West Coast always has amazing weather. Yeah, if you had to pick, Cynthia, what, and friends, what would be Alberta or British Columbia? We're in downtown Vancouver right now, and one thing I love about downtown Vancouver, the trees here, the greenery. You see a little bit of that in Toronto, but you know, not. The trees are kind of tiny, at least on the main streets. Oh, British Columbia, hands down, Cynthia. Nature, culture, and great vibes. Yeah, Cynthia, definitely when it comes to nature. Yeah, definitely got Toronto and GTA beat. Or even, I mean, I hate to say, even all of Ontario. Ontario does have a lot of beautiful places, but it's just kind of next level here. And good morning, Mark. Nice to see you. How are you? So I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of our wonderful friends here in the chat. Oh, Hugh, what is your favorite thing I did in Vancouver? Well, of course, to walk with Robert, West Coast Walker. I think those spectacular fireworks. If any of you seen the fireworks video I released, those fireworks were maybe the most spectacular I've ever seen. Definitely the longest. So shout out to Team Nova Scotia. The fireworks were what? A good 24, 25 minutes? So, but of course, I think the highlight has to be Whistler and the actual places. That is incredibly beautiful. Very nice waterfall. It's got the cool, it's cascading down. It looks like sort of stairs. Flick onto pick Kelowna, best skiing, and Muskoka, Hampton, Newport Beach, summer vibes. Yeah, and definitely I'll have to go to Kelowna next time in Vancouver. Or next time in British Columbia. Cynthia, I love the nature in Alberta, but it was a bit isolated. Yeah, great point, Cynthia. Great point. All of those majestical nature gems, they do require quite a bit of a drive. Marty, like if it was like day-to-day living, I would probably say BC here. The fireworks were spectacular. They used to have a fireworks competition in Toronto years ago, Marg. Oh, I did not know that. Well, thanks for the information. So people waiting, Burrard Station there. A lot of, there's Vancouver City Centre nearby too, and I'm gonna look to start my bus ride at, or not the bus ride, the SkyTrain at the waterfront station. And hopefully I'll get, I'll go there early, so in case I can't get, I wanna make sure to get that a frontal view of the SkyTrain. Good morning, Jennifer Gala, so nice to see you. Georgia Street, oh, I was walking on Georgia Street. Your friend Manuel has a store, Stefano Ricci. Most expensive store in Vancouver for male clothing. Beside the Paradox Hotel. Okay. How's business, if I may ask? I hope business is well for him. There's only a very small percentage of the population that can afford those high-end designer clothing. And I love a lot of the buildings here, whether it be the office buildings or condominiums or Jennifer says in Europe presently there's a heat wave. On our way back to Toronto, we are stopping to Toronto on Sunday for 3 days. Oh, Jennifer, so, oh yeah, well hopefully I get a chance to meet you, Jennifer. we're stopping to Toronto on Sunday for 3 days. Hope to get to meet you, Jennifer. Look at that. That's really cool. You see the right there. And Flickunter says yes, it was put on by Benson and Hedges. Lost multiple events when cigarette companies could no longer sponsor. Oh, that's a shame. So nobody else could step up. Wow, nobody else could step up. And I love the cleanliness and how it's not packed, crowded, says Cynthia. Yeah, I agree totally, Cynthia, as well. Yeah, $10,000 for a t-shirt. Your friend is a well-known businessman, one of the richest people in Vancouver, so business must be booming. There's enough people who can buy $10,000 shirts. I'd be so wearing that and then so worried about getting any kind of stain on it. We're in Greece and now in Paris to see relatives. Hope you're having a wonderful trip, Jennifer. I must remember Stefano Ricci. So, certainly of Italian descent. Mara, I'll be back. All right. Welcome back. Oh, you're going to get something for dinner. That's right. I'm used to in Toronto, you being 5 hours ahead. Now it's 8 hours ahead. So it'd be that time for dinner. Almost 5 p.m. in where Mara is. We'll go catch some of the ocean views. Good morning, Mo. Nice to see you, Mo. Navin, brother. Thank you. I was mentioning earlier how cool it is that you can take the SkyTrain to the airport. In Toronto, it requires a little bit more. You have to take, if you take the subway, for example, and then you have to take the Up Express. So, but I suppose if you were staying near Union Station, then that would actually be faster than here. Just take the Up Express. Yeah, the SkyTrain is cool, Jennifer. I'm gonna make sure to get that frontal view, even if it means if I have to wait for another train or two. So I'll get there early, a little bit early, and then try to film the entire ride, maybe. Even though the whole ride isn't outdoors, so I don't know if I'd film the whole ride or just part of it. So it's still early here, so it won't be, still not gonna be very busy. I got my coffee. Maybe folks, you know, who are going early to work or tourists, you can start seeing some of the mountains there. Yeah, I slept like a baby, Mo. I slept, I didn't mean to sleep as early as I did, but I just ended up, I was pretty exhausted and I just ended up falling asleep while I was looking on my phone. And Sapan, I am so sorry, brother. I think I missed your super chat, your super sticker yesterday. I'm so sorry, brother. The chats were flying and I missed a few other chats too. So thank you so very much for the kind $3.99 super sticker, Sapan. And definitely missed you, Sapan, and look forward to seeing you in Toronto. And great. Cordova and Burrard. Maybe I'll just cross right now. Oh, Flick Hunter gave her a great tip, says Jennifer. Thank you very much, Mo. Yes, Flick Hunter is a very well-traveled individual, just like Jennifer Gala. Wiley Coyote, good morning. I'm taking off. I'll probably check out of my hotel in about 3.5 hours. Or, yeah, 3.5 hours. Look at the mountains over there. Good morning, Shelley. Another beautiful day, yes, and here in beautiful downtown Vancouver. And yeah, thank you for all the wonderful modding. Supermod Modano. Can't thank Modano enough for all of his hard work. We have Vivian Johnson, who is CEO of Johnny Strides, who will be going live later. Because, as you know, if Johnny doesn't post a premiere, I mean, he's going live either later in the morning. Wow. Disney Wonder? And some Disney characters there. Very cool. Oh, you're over across the mountains, Wiley Coyote. No way. Oh my gosh, are you when I was taking the ferry, I saw some of the residences, so you must be in one of those right in the mountain. How amazing is that? So I take it that there's a decent amount of shops there as well. Yeah, the ferry ride was wow. I didn't make a video, but I did post. I'll post a couple of. I'll post a short, show you what it looks like. Taking the ferry out was really great. Next time in Vancouver, well, Robert and I will look to go together to Vancouver Island. Take the ferry, and if the both of us, and the next time would be a seaplane coming back. I think that's what I envision, or vice versa, the seaplane to Vancouver and ferry to experience. Flick Hunter, thank you so much, Flick Hunter, for the generous $10 Canadian towards a snack or drink somewhere along your route back home. That's so thoughtful of you, Flick Hunter. Thank you for your unbelievable support during this amazing trip. And yeah, I'll definitely get a snack or a drink thanks to you, Flick Hunter. Thank you so much. Wow, this is incredible. My gosh. To see the mountains in the background. Look at this Disney ship. You have to put it on the wall thing. Wiley Coyote says parking at Canada Place is like $8 per 30 minutes. Oh, so it's a Canada Place you're called. $8 per. Oh, you mean here is this Canada Place? $8 for 30 minutes. That's more than Toronto. Holy smokes. Hell for the salmon. 1913 railway workers dynamiting rock in the Fraser Canyon. You notice a lot of times when I'm reading the descriptions, I often don't stay to read the whole thing, but cheers. Henry Flick Hunter says, enjoyed every stop of your trip. Thanks for sharing. Oh, my pleasure, Flick Hunter. And can't wait to be back too, because there's still a lot to be explored, and next time maybe do some of those tour packages. Get to the chopper. See, thanks for the information, Wile E. Coyote. $8 for half hour. But yeah, it really, just been a dream, really. And next time we'll certainly go, for example, on the horse carriage ride in Victoria. For example, maybe whale watching here. Some of those like, more really super duper expensive I couldn't do here, obviously. What happened to me before the trip, but oh yes, absolutely, Cynthia. When I come back, it'll be like, it won't, next time I come, like, I don't know if I'll do Alberta and BC, or for example, or each of them separately. Probably separately. If I come to BC, it would probably be its own trip. I mean, obviously, next time, you know, I would love to go to Tofino for you amazing friends on Vancouver Island. And of course, much of Vancouver that we have yet to explore. And of course, like Flick Hunter said, Kelowna. Wile E. Coyote over on the other side of the mountains, but you see there's people who live. Oh man, I could just stay here. I'm so comfortable. I have my elbow resting on this railing over here. Look at the seaplanes over there. That's North Vancouver, says Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, it was so cool to see like the people's living when I was on the ferry ride. And I think the internet connection would be pretty good too, because when I was on the ferry, I thought once we got, I thought there would be no internet, but there was actually pretty solid data. Hey, Vasily. Yeah, this would have been a perfect member stream. Unfortunately, I have to get another phone for that to, in order to do a member stream. I'll have to get another phone because Streamlab, Streamlab doesn't cooperate with this phone. There must be something, something's a little defective with this phone that I'm using. But I'm flying out, my flight is at around 1. So it's a 4.5 hour flight, and I'll be in Toronto in the evening. But great to see you, Vasily, brother. I showed Vasily the Apple Store, the standalone one. Wish we had it in Toronto. Yeah, Flick Hunter, a whale watching tour would be neat as well. But you could also do that on the East Coast. Oh, that's right, Flick Hunter, yes. The East Coast could be our next Canadian adventures. It really is beautiful, and certainly I know I'll definitely get some great tips from you, Flick Hunter. I've only ever been to Nova Scotia. But yeah, East Coast is really beautiful. Maybe not as built up as the West Coast, but East Coast still has a lot of natural beauty. It's like really, really amazing. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Yeah, Vasily, want to get dinner Wednesday. Would Friday work, Vasily? I'd love to go to dinner with you. Hopefully Friday works. Oh, look at that. Wow, wow. Flick Hunter amazed at Vasily's Gretzky type XP numbers yesterday. Yes, legendary Wayne Gretzky, Hall of Famer, number 99. Won many Stanley Cups with the Edmonton Oilers, and certainly hope Connor McDavid wins his share of cups. At least one, or even two, maybe, at least. But I don't think it's gonna win as many as Gretzky. Oh, okay, Vasily. Yeah, we'll be in touch. Yeah, definitely let me know, Vasily. Magic Moon, yeah, gorgeous day, Magic Moon, welcome. Oh, look at that seaplane with the Canada wrapping. That is absolutely delightful. Look at that. Beautiful. Ain't it beautiful? Of course, there's the Vancouver Seawall here, which is absolutely enormous. You can walk miles and miles and miles to ocean views. Robert showed you some of Stanley Park. Harbor Air says Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, it's so cool, eh? Seaplanes that can take off and land in water. There's some bike rentals here. Trevor Linden Fitness Bike Rental. Trevor Linden, formerly a Vancouver Canuck, the hockey team. Oh, thank you very much, Mo. Thank you so much, Mo. Oh, it smells great here by the ocean. Hello, Nikki. Yeah, nice view, Acepand. I could walk here every day, literally. Hi, SG, good morning. I know Victoria's very beautiful, and but I don't know, I would give Vancouver serious consideration, actually, over, I might have to give Vancouver slight edge over Victoria. if it's just kind of like day-to-day living. Yeah, the hotels can be expensive, Nikki. Just for a pretty basic room, I paid over $500. But it is a really good location. And but I hope we get to Vancouver. You know, maybe you can, I don't know, maybe you can find better deals. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, right now here, oh, it feels like a dream. It's like maybe 15 degrees Celsius here right now. Yeah, that's true. More to do here than in Victoria. That's true, SG. I don't know whether or not Vancouver has a park as amazing as Beacon Hill Park, for example, but just like I would never get, it would never get old seeing these seaplanes, even every day. I don't think it would ever get old. That's another, look at that, Canada. Beautiful, beautiful. But most of the seaplanes have this color scheme here. Oops. Oh, okay, you're gonna go to Mexico. Awesome. I'm at the baller location, Wile E. Coyote. Wile E. Coyote said the baller location. Yeah, really nice plane, Mark? Seaplane? SG, I would have to pick Vancouver over Calgary for day-to-day living. Calgary is really, really nice. And again, it was so great to see Michelle Gray and Elisa. But I mean, I would have to pick Vancouver. Flick Hunter says seaplanes looking good. Yeah, I love that Canada. Oh, Modano says yes, Trevor Linden was picked second in the 1988 draft after Modano. So okay, he was the second overall pick. Oh, you gotta be careful when you're walking. Be careful when you're walking along this railing here. Mark likes the red seaplane. It looks great. Hi, Merlin's Adventure. Great to see you. Yeah, I like the weather in Calgary. I like it a little bit cooler rather than stupidly hot. So there's a fun, there's a fact by Modano. Trevor Linden was drafted second overall in 1988 behind Mike Modano. Wile E. Coyote, Trevor Linden is a Staples player, former Canuck captain. He has fitness centers around the city. Oh, sounds like he lives here, and probably I wonder if people spot Trevor Linden on a normal day-to-day basis. Hello, Tyler. Well, SG, I mean, you know, Toronto is Toronto. My heart is with Toronto. I don't know if I could ever leave Toronto, but if Vancouver would definitely be, if you know, if somehow I I did move from Toronto, which, well, I don't see myself ever wanting to move from Toronto. If I were to get a second home, then I could see, but I don't know. I haven't been here long enough to know, you know, if I had to pick between Vancouver and Toronto. I'm not sure yet. I tell you what, I can definitely see myself walking here on a daily basis. That's right, Wile E. Coyote. I'll be taking the SkyTrain to the airport, Vancouver International Airport. You can cover the city on an e-bike's easy, Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, fantastic city for cyclists and pedestrians. Let me see if Johnny has scheduled his live. I'll probably end, I mean, I could probably go until about 9:30. That might hit 3 hours, or whenever Johnny, if Johnny goes live before then, I might end before then. Our good friend Johnny. No, he hasn't posted it yet. But yeah, we got here live downtown Vancouver. Action Kids live in Seoul, a night stream in Seoul, South Korea. And Johnny will be going live shortly after I. And who knows what other awesome walkthroughs will go live today. I can't get enough. I don't know how well it's showing there. Tyler mentioning Burlington. I've heard Burlington's quite nice. Oh, Wile E. Coyote, no way! With the revelation, we have a subway getting built. That's amazing. Whereabouts will the subway be built? It seems, you know, obviously I haven't experienced enough, but it seems like the transportation seems really good here in Vancouver. The SkyTrain covers a lot of ground, and we've seen a lot of buses. Oh, not too far from here, Wile E. Coyote. Oh, by the way, in proximity to where I am, that's where the waterfront station is on SkyTrain. Wow, that's. But I guess it's going to be a different route than the SkyTrain, no, right? All right, Wile E. Coyote. Hey, Vasily, gonna get to work now? Too busy on Mondays. I will let you know if I can make a plan for Friday. All right, sounds good, Vasily. Hopefully this Monday won't be too bad, and think about 1 week from today we'll have a holiday, the long weekend, the civic long weekend. That's right, in case, I know sometimes it gets forgotten, the civic holiday, yeah, it's a long weekend. The one thing that it would be a little bit for me to get used to is how, I don't know if hilly is the right word, but a lot of slopes. The streets in downtown, a lot of slopes. So that's all good, you know. I mean, obviously I plan to get in better shape, fitness. Oh, awesome, Vasily. So you'll have a couple days off, and if he so chose, Vasily could do some weekday day streams. Just walking by here, just immediately sort of, I don't know, calms you down. It's relaxing. Yeah, but Vasily, brother, thank you for all the incredible next level support, and can't wait to see you. I definitely missed you and everyone. So can't wait to see you back in Toronto, brother. And yeah, I've got but enjoy our last couple hours here in downtown Vancouver. See, this would never get old. I could literally walk here every day. This would never get old. Seeing the mountains. Plenty of benches here. Oh, okay. Maybe a Wednesday stream for Vasily. Gonna relax mostly. Yeah, because covering Caravana will take a lot of energy. Gonna get ready for Saturday, Caravana. It's that time again. And this year I think we'll be joined by other awesome YouTubers. This time there'll be more YouTubers than ever before. Last year Toronto Walker covered Toronto on TikTok. But this year, you know, Vasily will be there, Japan. Seawall Rehabilitation Project. Superstar Brad Palmer, of course, loves his boats and definitely would deserve these really nice boats. Nova Spirit. That one's really nice. All right, take it easy, Vasily, brother. Look at this. Look at the blue and the red. It's like the sort of reminiscent of the floating homes in Fisherman's Wharf. Somebody actually lives there, I think. That is so neat. Or even in the red one too. So that's really cool how they have a separate, well, it's like that in Toronto too, so. You remember seeing this while we were in Vancouver, Marie, wonderful Marie Palmer and superstar Brad Palmer. Let's get a view from up there. Just like in Toronto, you got to make sure to look both ways for the cyclists. Okay, let's see what's up here. Do I want to climb up these stairs? Oh yeah, well, when were you you and Superstar last in Vancouver, Marie? Oof. Some elevation. See, please clean up after your dog. You know what? Obviously, I haven't been here long, but I have noticed a lot less doo-doo. Yeah, so far from what I've seen, I've definitely noticed less doo-doo. Less than in Toronto. I think maybe people are more mindful. Yes, I am, Carl. Yeah. Oh, seaplane incoming. That's one smooth landing. How cool is that, eh, Sapan? A seaplane landing. I'll arrive in Toronto, Sapan, 454. Around 7 p.m. Toronto time. If I get my calculation, no, 8. I think it's 8 p.m. Toronto time. Oh, 2000. Oh, you went when the Olympics were here, Marie. You and Superstar Brad. 2010, the Vancouver Olympics. Remember, we saw those Olympic rings. Flick Hunter was excited yesterday in Whistler. Oh, so that was not a happy occasion. I'm so sorry, Marie. See you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marie. Hi, Mark Davis. Nice to see you here. That's right, Carl. That's right. Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of people in Vancouver have pets. A lot of people who choose to move to Vancouver, they're definitely, the outdoors comes into play a lot. So many amazing places to hike and whatnot. And, you know, I think the combination, you know, of, because how much wonderful nature surrounded. Same thing with Calgary, I noticed as well. Less kind of waste on the street. Well, since only one other guy is here, so. Oh, there's a community center here. I meant to upload that fireworks video last night, but when there was like 20 minutes to go or whatnot, 15 or 20 minutes to go, I fell asleep. My phone probably fell on my chest or whatever. Next thing I know, it's 3:45 a.m. my Vancouver time, Pacific time. I think it was around there. That would mean 6:45 in Toronto. Well, yeah, Carl, sure gonna miss the West Coast. I'll be back in Toronto. I was telling Sapan 8 p.m. tonight. Hey, 404 not found. Great to see you. So I believe are you on your last day in Montreal? One more day. And enjoy your last day in Montreal, if it is. So glad you and your partner, such a wonderful time. It's a really fantastic city. So much to do there. Toronto, great to see you, Toronto. I mentioned how that you cut, and I'm sure this year as well, if of course if you're available, to cover Caravana. Great to see you, Toronto. I always think of you when I always say Toronto now when I mention Toronto. Oh, yesterday is the last day we leave. I'm sorry I got it mixed up. But so glad you and your partner had such a wonderful time. Montreal. Perhaps when I go to the East Coast, maybe we'll stop in Montreal. Hey, just two dreamers living life. Hello, nice to see you again. I think was it Robert, West Coast Walker, that mentioned you have a channel? So, sorry I haven't got a chance. Definitely check out your channel. Could you please put the link into Just Two Dreams Living Life Modano? That's right, Mark. I'll never forget it. It may be a once in a lifetime trip for many, but I'll definitely be back. Yeah, we'll keep in touch, Toronto. Caravana, it's such a always such a great time, Caravana. Like Flickr mentioned, there's a lot of folks from the US who want to come to Toronto to see Caravana. Call it Caravana. Oops. Whoops. Oh, well, cheers to you, amazing friends. I didn't mean to do the selfie, but oh, there we go, Clearview Mountain. Yeah, cheers to you, amazing friends. Yeah, Toronto, you had a great time streaming it last year. It's so great to see the humans really enjoying themselves. There's so many, apart from the main parade, there's always just a lot of great, plenty of party action. Yeah, the costumes are amazing, Toronto. So elaborate. So colorful. "404 Not Found" says, my goodness, I can't even write this. Hey, it happens with me a lot, 404 Not Found. Oh, Wiley Coyote, or if Maxim's in Chet Morgan's watching, or anyone who's a resident or used to live here. I reckon that there's actually people who live in the blue and red boats there. Imagine living like literally right on the water, right on the ocean. That's right, a lot of Guyanese and Trinidad's Trini flags. Trinidad. Wine up. John 123, great to see you here. Oh, my absolute pleasure, 404 Not Found. I thought yesterday might have been, kind of a great way to end. I kind of put an analogy like in sports, like an athlete retiring on a high after winning a championship, but I figured, I noticed, I didn't know what to do for a couple hours and until I check out, so why not enjoy each other's company? Oh, it's a neighborhood, Wile E. Coyote. So there's a neighborhood, people living on the boats. Get to the chopper. Oh, hey, Max and Morgan, you are here. On the other side, near Granville Bridge, there are quite a few floating homes as well. Oh, wow, not only Fisherman's Wharf, eh? Oh, no, what am I saying? Fisherman's Wharf, I'm thinking of Victoria. What am I thinking? That's awesome, Maxim. Toronto wants to see Henry wind down. Oh, you guys are awesome, man. Flick Hunter says US and the islands along with Central and South America. That's right. Yeah, it's good, such an exciting time in Toronto. Oh, no way, Maxim. It's actually called Fisherman's Wharf too, here in Vancouver as well. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I can't even imagine how much it would cost to live right near the water. Just gonna keep an eye on the time here. Okay, we're still good. Another seaplane. There's a Westin over there. Can't help but always think of the Triple T meetup. Can't wait to see the turnout this year, and it's just the best part is just to see everyone enjoying each other's company in real life. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? 404 not found. I was saying earlier, yeah, I would never get, I would totally walk here every single day. Thank you very much, John123. You'd stay forever, Janice. Cardero's Restaurant and Marine Pub. They have some bike rentals over there. A lot of clothes. That's one thing I'm not used to hearing when I was in Toronto, when I'm in Toronto. Yeah, the water looks so nice, doesn't it, Janice? Yeah, certainly if there's time, hopefully we can take a look at like what Morgan said, Maxim, and Wile E. Coyote, the Vancouver's Fisherman's Wharf. I mean, 404 Not Found, thank you so much for the generous $10 Canadian for a cold beverage. Adding to Flick Hunters donation for cold beverage. Thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. 404 Not Found. A cold beverage, indeed. Yes, after the coffee, and I'll definitely get a cold beverage. Even though it feels so nice, of course, you know how much. Yeah, let me just see how. Let's see what the walking distance. So the Maxim Morgan's at Granville Bridge. It shouldn't be too far from here. 39 minutes. But you'd be able to continue walking along the water here as well. Maybe we could just check it out a little bit. Yeah, hopefully we'll have time. If not, then definitely the next time. Yeah, that's true, Wile E. Coyote. Next time, spend more time in Vancouver versus the island, because it'll definitely take more time to explore all the beautiful places. I feel like in Vancouver Island, of course, I'd go to Victoria again, and I'd want to go to Tofino, and next time with great friend Robert Seawall, West Coast Walker. But definitely next time, I would think to come for a week, a good week. Maybe more, but definitely all right, Marie, thank you so much, Marie. Thank you so much, Marie, and can't wait to see you at the Triple T meetup. You and Superstar Brad, and of course so many of our amazing friends. A week would be perfect. Yes, spend a couple of days on Vancouver Island, and then spend maybe a little bit more on Vancouver, in Vancouver. Toronto, yeah, I believe the airport is in Richmond, and yeah, next time I'd probably want to explore Richmond too. It's conveniently, you can take the SkyTrain conveniently to the airport. So it's great that I don't have to spend a lot of money having to Uber it. Maxim says if you walk along this route, it will take you around Stanley Park on the famous Seawall. Well, thank you very much for that, Maxim Morgan. Definitely the Seawall was one of the places I want to check out. And, wow, check that out. For the amount of time you've been there, I think you've covered an amazing amount. Thank you so much, 404 Not Found. It really means a lot, you'd say that. They're yeah, that's right, Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, of course, for flights, it's always by the local time. So if I leave 1 o'clock here, local time, it's 4 p.m. in Toronto. So 1 p.m. local time, and then I arrived in Toronto 8 p.m. local time in Toronto. Oh, Cynthia, you went on a seaplane as a child? Most terrifying experience ever. Oh, yeah, it goes at quite a high speed, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe we'll spend most of the stream walking along the ocean. And then maybe towards the end back into, maybe it'll be rush hour by that time. Or maybe the rush hour will be over actually. But yeah, the bus ride yesterday from Whistler, I was actually very lucky because I took an earlier bus than what I booked. I booked the 8 p.m. ticket and I took the 5 p.m. and it was sold out. So I was first on the waiting list. So if anybody didn't show up, and luckily there ended up being 2 spots left. So I got on the bus, but some jerk didn't pay for their ticket. So there was that poor lady who went on the bus after me. The bus operator had to ask her to leave, and I got the last seat. It was long, Wile E. Coyote. It got stuck in traffic on the highway, on the sea to sky highway. So it was well over 2 hours. Unfortunately, I couldn't really record anything. The nice lady beside me actually didn't want the window seat and let me have the window seat, but it just wasn't really fit for recording. Sometimes you see because of the way the sun was angled. Sometimes the way the sun was angled, you'd see the reflection of other people. All right, have a wonderful day, Jennifer. Have a safe flight back to Toronto. There's a little fountain there. I think it was at least 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is a half hour more than longer. Oh, you really like the view of Banff, John 123. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I'm gonna put a poll. Probably while I'm at the airport waiting. I'll put a poll up to see. This is neat. What was the highlight for you amazing friends? Wile E. Coyote used to travel to London, Ontario for work, and the time changes were weird. Nice. Oh, cool. They have these steps here where you can walk in this little fountain. I'm not sure what you think about this fountain, Flick Hunter, but this is neat. Very cool. Max and Morgan saying, Jennifer, your videos are very cool. She's a real pro. Jennifer's a real pro. Let's go across this. And then you got, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Wile E. Coyote. Hey, Dirt Whedon. Scotty, great waterfall fountain indeed. It kind of cascades all the way down. Karen, nice to see you. Oh, they have this bell here. Cool. See, now is about the time that a lot of folks will be commuting to work. Hello, Adrian Morales. Yeah, you want one, eh, Scotty? For any wonderful viewers who prefer you go right into the downtown core and you see, yeah, I definitely will. Everywhere, so many places too have these water fountains, or it's a real treat. That's another thing I noticed about Vancouver, is a lot of waterfalls, a lot of water fountains. Seaside. Actually, I was saying it's surrounded by ocean, but is it the sea actually? Since it's named the Seawall? Obviously, I can't go too far. At some point, I gotta go. Almost 8 o'clock. So have about an hour and a half. Hour and a half. So I shouldn't. Oops. Oh, thank you, Morgan Maxim. Yeah, we're surrounded. So I guess parts of British Columbia are the ocean, surrounded by ocean, and also parts of the sea. Thank you, Morgan. Yes, Janice, it's so nice just to sit and just take in the beautiful scenes here. Oh, the entire walk would take around 2 hours-ish. You would end up at English Bay where you watch the fireworks. Thanks so much, Max and Morgan. Yeah, I might have to save that on the next trip. Even though waiting for your dad's PSW, personal support worker. It's Karen. And I hope your dad's doing all right health-wise. Marg loves water fountains. Yeah, I think I'll go back, start going back into the, I'm gonna bookmark it for the next time. Do the entire seawall. As much as I'd love, you know how much I love nature, but we gotta go back. this time when we go back, it'll definitely be busier in downtown. So this is really cool. They have the curb separation for the cyclists and pedestrians. Definitely makes it feel more safe. A big anchor. Hey, buddy. I think what I'll do is, well, I don't think it'll take that long, but as I said, whenever I end the stream, it'll be right in front of the Gastown steam clock. And hopefully we'll hear the toot. Because before the trip, Flick Hunter mentioned that's a must see, and it sure is a must see when you're in Vancouver. I think right Cambie and Water Street. I believe that would be the northeast corner, if I'm correct. And we'll see if there's a crowd there, even though it's still relatively early here. It's just barely 8 a.m. here. Gentle Places, Mr. Morales. Yeah, well, when you live in a, wow, look at that. When you live in a place that such great climate throughout the year, maybe people tend to be a little bit more relaxed. Georgia Street. Denman in Georgia. I think maybe we'll maybe take Georgia? I don't know. They look both pretty interesting. Vasily just popping in that I made us a 2 reservation 10 p.m. on Friday. We'll both have time to change and go down as a bonus. We'll let you know in iMessage. All right, I look forward to Vasily. Can't wait. late dinner. We'll both have time to change. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. That's right, yes. All right, thanks very much, Vasily. So glad you could make your Friday night. Love the white sidewalks. You do see quite a bit of this in Vancouver. Marg likes waterfall fountains. Oh yeah, no worries, Vasily. Thanks for making the reservation. Must be an awesome place that you picked, but I guess I'll find out in the iMessage. Oh, thanks, Morgan. Georgia takes us to the Apple store. Thanks for all your awesome help by two locals, Max and Morgan and Wiley Coyote. All right, Vasily's confident I will love this place. Well, you do have a knack for being on point. So I trust it. I trust I will. Yeah, I see a lot more traffic now. Hey, Lemon Pledge, good morning. Guten Morgen. Remember we met that lovely German family? I have to maple leaves. I love it. I love it. Cascading down on these maple leaves. Man, I love this place, man. Yeah, what do you think, Flick Hunter? What do you think, friends? You're amazing people. Could you watch that view for a couple of minutes? Like, I'll try to make this like my I'll try to make this my second last start. I don't think I'd be honest if I would say this is my last one, maybe my second last on the stream. That's a packed bus. Yeah, this one's cool, eh, Scotty? Looks better. Yeah, I'll hop in and get a cold beverage. Dump this coffee. Got a cold beverage thanks to Flick Hunter and 404 Not Found. And I can say moments with Muzzy. I had my breakfast was a ham and cheese croissant from Starbucks. I got my coffee. I think I lost some viewers. Me just sitting here. Oof. Looks like a new condominium here being built. Glad to see you here, still here, Vivian Johnson. Wow, look at that building. Can you see that building? Wow. It curves. Look at that building. Wow. That is something else. Very curvy. I like it. May not be everyone's taste, but I like it. I like it. Welcome back, Mara. Hope dinner was very satisfying. Looks like a giant spoon, Vivian. Are you a fan? Or is it too curvy? Looks like a giant spoon, says Vivian. Oh, there's a... Once that person... Oh, horse. Maybe a mother horse and a baby horse. Very cool. Oh. There's an articulated bus. A nice change from glass boxes, says Lemon. Yeah. Seen a lot of absolutely striking design here in Vancouver. And even Toronto has upped their game. They used to just put bland designs, but now in Toronto you're seeing a lot of cutting edge design. Karen says nice. Water everywhere you go. Water, greenery. And this is also a lot in Vancouver. You see a lot of slopes. Sloping streets. Okay, I've got to put in the garbage now. Or maybe the recycling. I think Starbucks cut. Put in the garbage. Thank you so very much, Japan, for the. Thank you so much, Japan, for the generous $13.99 towards lunch and a tasty beverage before your trip back to Toronto. All right, adding to the beverage fund. Thank you so much, Japan. Thank you so much, brother, and can't wait to see you in Toronto again. It'll be great. Thank you so much, brother. Oops. Am I still able to cross here? All right, Vivian, you need to go, but if you're still here, I'll be back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be alive probably for about another hour. But if we don't, have a wonderful day, Vivian. Bye for now. I really appreciate you being here, Vivian. Nicola Street. See, I'm getting a good workout just by walking. Even here is a bit of an incline here. Woo! Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's a really great show. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Music by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Hey Yoshi. Yep, can't wait. Can't wait till you're back. Is there a meetup going on at the islands? We'll see you back in Toronto, Yoshi. Karina, nice avatar, new avatar there. You'll ask Eddie when he's available for food reviews. Oh. Oh, I apologize, Eddie, that I missed the chat where you said that I indeed picked the right seat, the left side, when going to Whistler. You saw that show in Toronto, Marg. Multicolored coat to wear. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight. That tree is covered in leaves. Wiley Coyote, I would love to meet you, as I was mentioning to Max and Morgan. Certainly, mighty kind of you. You'll buy a drink on. I'll take you up on that, Wiley Coyote. That's mighty kind of you. I'll definitely be back in Vancouver for sure. I'm thinking no later than 2026. Gotta make it happen. Obviously, there's a lot of places, a lot of other amazing places to explore, but I want to come back to Vancouver sometime in 2026. Hello, Random Extreme. You love that golden guava, eh? Yeah, Wile E. Coyote. Robert and I were mentioning, oh, Johnny's live now. Johnny's live now. Yeah, it's 11:17. Oh, yeah, in Toronto. Looks like it's driving to Niagara. Johnny's driving to Niagara. I hope he has a chance to go to Niagara in the Lake. But yeah, Wile E. Coyote, me and Robert were mentioning how it was pretty tough to stand there and film the fireworks for that long. It got to the point where I had to, you know, obviously I didn't want to move, right? Because to show the fireworks, but I had to keep readjusting my feet. Yeah. That's a very nice pic, Karina. People waiting for the bus, probably mostly going to work. Well, I don't know if I could just end the stream yet. I know Johnny always says, don't worry, man, just keep streaming, even if Johnny's streaming. That building there. West Georgia Street and Butte. Don't know how to pronounce. See, now it's more livelier. Lee T, welcome back again. Vancouver isn't as nice as Victoria, but I'm biased. Did you get a chance to see Stanley Park and take the sea bus to the North Shore? We got to see a little bit of Stanley Park, and also on Robert West Coast Walker's stream. Really great guy, Robert, and now regularly doing Vancouver streams. I never got a chance to go take the sea bus. I was only here really, most of the day I was in Whistler yesterday. Oh, thank you, Randoms Extremes. Hey, Paul Blunt, nice bonus stream, yeah. Great to see you, Paul. Great to see you again, Lee T. The next time I'll be in Victoria, most likely will be with our great friend Robert, West Coast Walker. Yeah, now you can see the shining, smiling face of Karina. Cynthia says it's very zen to have water all around. I'm sure it has a positive effect. Yeah, it does really. The water can do wonders for well-being. Thank you, Sapandra's Yoshi's channel. Almost monetized. Getting so close. And yeah, Stanley Park, I can't wait next time. Like what Maxim Morgan said earlier, to walk the entire seawall, and including the Stanley Park is part of it, the route. The sea bus. All right, thank you, Lee, for the recommendation. But yeah, Victoria is just our friend here, Lee, who lives in Victoria. What a treat that is. Beacon Hill Park. Man, that's my favorite park so far. It really adds, Beacon Hill Park for me, it really adds that those rock formations that. And the Granville Island, amazing experience. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you for the recommendations. Oh, Wile E. Coyote used to work in this building. It's a cool looking building. There's a Balenciaga, which is a high-end apparel. Thank you for sharing with Wile E. Coyote. Thank you again, Cynthia. That, man. Is this sort of the financial area of Vancouver? I'm surprised that I forgot to look that up. As much as I love the financial district in Toronto. Oh, I've got the cross here. The cross. Looks like I have to go to the other side. Yeah, I like the look of that, the curved edges. Right here at West Georgia and Thurlow. Oh, thank you, Wile E. Coyote. So this is the financial district of Vancouver. And how convenient it would be. Some nice flowers. Wow, so many really impressive buildings. Look at that emerald colored one. Cool mountain view, says Janice. Yeah, one of the great things about Vancouver, you can see the mountains. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote used to work. There's a Balenciaga in there. Once again, very wide sidewalks. Oh, why the Coyote? The Balenciaga used to be Starbucks. Oh, surprised that Starbucks didn't want to stay there. Or maybe if the lease was, maybe the lease went up. But in terms of foot, I would imagine it would have been a very busy location. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you, Mark. Lee T says, if you ever compare Toronto to Vancouver, what will you say? Toronto is fast-paced, but Vancouver is fast-paced in a relaxed way. Yeah, I'd say I do love how Vancouver, even on the core, has these big tree, good-sized trees. So I love that about Vancouver. I love the weather in Vancouver better. Being near the ocean and sea is definitely, it feels better than just being by the lake. But Toronto has an incredible food scene. But I'd imagine Vancouver has a really great food scene. And Toronto has a lot of fantastic neighborhoods. Yeah, that's right, Mark. More nature, more water in Vancouver. I guess I'm a little biased too, Lee, because Toronto, I grew up in Toronto. So many amazing memories. But I really do love both Vancouver and Victoria. Yeah, Lee, the air quality, I definitely noticed. To smell the ocean and the sea. Oh, Cynthia, yeah, I won't end the stream. I'll give it another. We'll keep going for a bit. But yeah, no clue. Toronto has a lot of ravines. That's right. Toronto. Maybe more so out of the core, more like say more midtown, for example. And like Max de Morgan said, the Apple store where we started from, you always have multiple streamer tabs open there. You're watching Johnny driving to Niagara. I really hope Johnny goes to Niagara on the lake. That's right, Cynthia. Yeah. You can watch with multiple windows or devices. Wile E. Coyote says Robson Street is only a block parallel to you, and it's the main shopping strip. Yeah, Robert's West Coast Walker, yeah, was saying that the other day. Yeah, maybe we could head over to Robson now, maybe. I just want to make sure there's time that I go to the famous gas town steam clock. Let's go off to the side here. So from here it's only 14 minutes. Yeah, everything seems like Wile E. Coyote and Morgan Maxim said, everything seems within walking distance. Like all the neat places. But I don't think I could ever permanently move from Toronto. As much as I fell in love with Victoria and Vancouver, I just have too many amazing memories from Toronto. But if I had enough money to get a second property, I would definitely come out west. But if there was something like if there was something like a job relocation or something, where I don't really have a choice, or I mean, like if it meant having to choose, or if I was relocated from my position, I would definitely, I could definitely see myself living here in the West Coast. They sure do. No clue. Canada has it all. Go Canada. The weather's great, Mark. Yeah, Lee, Toronto has great areas. I was there a few months ago and I love the park system. Yes, we are blessed with a lot of beautiful parks. But I did mention in Victoria, Beacon Hill Park. I think it's better than any park I've been in Toronto. I'm just being honest. This is not just if I'm being honest. I'd have to say Beacon Hill Park would have to rate over High Park, for example. Like, we have a lot of nice greenery in Toronto. Like a lot of very nice greenery, but out west here it's like spectacular. It's on a next level. You need to shop at that Apple store. Yeah, that's one thing we don't have in Toronto. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I'm dissing Toronto, because like I said, Toronto will always be my home. Wish we had a standalone Apple store in Toronto. Yeah, Lee, Beacon Hill has the best view ever. I absolutely fell in love with Beacon Hill Park, and so did many of our viewers. See how busy it is now? Now rush hour. There's Vancouver City Station. This is the station I got off actually when I arrived in downtown Vancouver. From oh, never mind. Random in stream, I've given you a reason to move to Vancouver. Random's Extreme is sold by the Apple Store. There's the Pacific Center. On winters, that's all lit up. Hudson's Bay, sadly, shut down. Yeah, no clue. But even one Bloor would be attached to the one Bloor West. Maybe should we go on Granville for a bit and then go to Robson, like Wiley Coyote said, the main shopping? Yeah, but in terms of a standalone one, yeah, that's still may never happen, or maybe who knows, maybe down the road. Hey Cole, great to see you. How's the after party after the weekend? With the weekend? Janice, it's 8:35 here. Yeah, let's go Jays go, Mark. Even though they got pummeled yesterday, but like I said before that series, as long as they took 3 out of 4, be happy. Yeah, that's a nice colorful mural, Cole. They have their fair share of really nice murals here. Yeah, that's right, for Nafam, because when we were earlier, it was only around, what, 7 a.m.? And that's still too early. Even in Toronto at 7 a.m., it's not very busy at all. But once it gets like 7:30 or 8. But yeah, the time difference has sometimes played tricks on me. Because then I realized, oh yeah, that's because of the 3-hour time difference here. So it's kind of like you're in the future, just like Vasily. People are having the case of the Mondays, says Cole. So this is Robson Street. Oh yeah, that's right. Great streams, Japan. You were there covering the weekend. Some of my friends went to see the weekend. They got tickets right when they were sold. Right when they were released. You got a scramble crossing here. Robson and Granville. 4:37 from there. Almost afternoon rush hour for you. Flick Hunter said, sounds like a plan. All right. Thank you, Flick Hunter. Pacific Center, Cadillac Fairview. Just like the Eden Center. just keeping an eye on the time. So we'll take in some of Robson Street. That's our only scramble, says Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, in Toronto we have Young and Bloor, Young Dundas. Yeah, we just have the two. But you might see Young Eglinton. Young and Eglinton in the future. Hi Gabriella, nice to see you, Gabriella. We'll go take a look at that beautiful Terry Fox statues, which we saw on Robert Street. But yeah, this I noticed when I arrived in Vancouver, yeah, Robson Street was very happening. Lots of shops. Granville's the club party strip. Oh, is it? Thank you for the information. You've been so informative and I really appreciate it. You and Max and Morgan. There's an H-Mart here. Korean. Thank you, Mark, for the generous $10 Canadian. I gotta go, but have a good flight back. See you back in TO, and thanks for the adventure. My pleasure, Mark. Thank you for the wonderful support throughout the trip, and yeah, I can't wait to see you back in Toronto. Thank you very much, Mark. Cole saying, Mark. That's how Korean lettering is. That's how you can. It's more like more like kind of how do you say it? Not like. No clue. Yeah, the thing about Toronto is the fastest growing city in North America. A lot more to come. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I love Toronto. Love Toronto very much. Maybe cool might like this mural. That's really cool. So I think that's Belgium, Norway and Belgium. That's really cool. Norwegian waffle. Oh, Norwegian waffle. I must try next time maybe. Or yeah, Cole. Nice to explore a new city. I know Boom would like that. I don't know about Muzzy, but Boom Japadog. Yeah, the portions must be really good, Cole. I definitely want to try that next time. So we are at Robson and Richards Street. Yeah, that was awesome with that forest that was really awesome. Can't get over the tree-lined streets here in downtown Vancouver. Obviously there's a lot of tree-lined streets in Toronto, but they're mostly residential. seems like the connection is good. I don't see any choppiness. I don't know why Prism's giving me this weak signal. Seems smooth to me. Oh, no clue. It seems like Banff was your highlight, eh? I gotta go there. Yeah, I really wish for you to experience. It is amazing to be surrounded by the mountains, the combination of nature and the great shops, the great overall look. And it's a great, just an incredible combination of shops and nature. Look at that. Vancouver Public Library. Shout out to all our wonderful library lovers. Now, I don't think the whole thing is the library, but I think they have a library square here. But that is really impressive. We saw that on Robert Stream as well. It's got like a Coliseum look. Banff, it sure is beautiful. Big bus, Vancouver. Banff sure is beautiful. And I'm sure we'll get a lot of votes when I put the poll up. In terms of Alberta, I think it had the most concurrent viewers, but it could have, I mean, it could have been the time of day as well, but still. For not found says much in this short of time. That's pretty amazing. Thank you so much for not found. I really appreciate all your kind words. It really means a lot. And look at that. Remember we saw that the other day? The Deloitte. Oh, you love the Banff streams. You have friends from there, Karina, so you have a soft spot for Banff. But I think my most watched stream while in BC was in Victoria, I think. One of the streams in Victoria. Concurrent viewers. I suppose because it's new, we hadn't seen it in any walk-tubing channels. Can Continuum's been here before on streams and videos. I'm sure Johnny will make his way out here. Yeah, look, are we at the Coliseum facility? Welcome back. Looks like they rebuilt it. See, Library Square. But that whole thing actually could have been the library. Unfortunately, I won't be able. That's something to do for next time, to explore inside. And we sure saw a really impressive library in Whistler yesterday. All right, let's go down BC Place where that impressive Terry Fox statues of him running. Again, yeah, Terry Fox just was unbelievable what he accomplished. And then perhaps after we'll head on over to the Gastown steam clock. Read the food. There's Canby Street and Robson. I noticed that Canby Street definitely has plenty to see on Canby Street. Looks like they're built new. The great thing about the trees too is that even if it does get hot, like really hot, which doesn't often happen in Vancouver, you can take shade in these trees. Oh, 44 Not Found says your brother has been to Banff. Said it was beyond stunning. Yeah, I would totally. That's a great description. What your brother. I'm so glad your brother got to experience such a stunning place like Banff. Being surrounded by the incredible Canadian Rocky Mountains, and it's a pretty magical, special place. And I'm sure you will experience that 404 Not Found, you and your loved ones. So check out Terry Fox. Maybe I should start from the other. You can see like looks like a school bell, Janice. So from it ascending from younger to older. Mara says awesome. Yeah, great Canadian Terry Fox. Famously ran basically on one leg. A real great tribute. Alright, let me see. So, and it doesn't, from here, if you wanted to go to the Gastown Steam Clock, guess what? It takes only 14 minutes walking. So I turn left on BT Street, and then I think eventually got to make our way to Cambie, right? Or I guess I could just go on Cambie. Have to. There's always multiple routes that you could take. I think it'd be easier if I just go on Cambie maybe instead of having to go on. Yeah, that sure is an incredible tribute to Terry Fox, 404 Not Found. That sure is. Oh, you're gonna go live in 15 minutes. Alright, Sapans? Our great friend Sapan. So even though I'll be finished my live soon, you'll get to see Sapan TTC Explorer. Johnny will probably still be live. Depending on traffic, his drive could take anywhere from maybe an hour and a half to over 2 hours. I'm just borrowing the bike lane. It's pretty much closed anyway. Oh no, it's not. Oh, never mind. That other street was closed to vehicular traffic. Georgian Port Hotel. Hello, welcome Carol. Nice to see you. Greetings from the Czech Republic. Yes, that's a memorial, a brilliant memorial for Terry Fox. And yeah, I'll probably end my stream in about 50 minutes, coinciding with the pan. That's about how long it takes to get to the beautiful and historic Gastown theme. Well, I'll try and wait. Hopefully we get the whistle. Then I'll go back to my hotel, get ready to check out. All right, he gave the wave, or she gave the wave. Look at the double-decker big bus Vancouver. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote, I absolutely love the weather here. I absolutely love the weather here. It definitely makes a huge difference. I have to go this way. No, I think I keep going on Beatty. Hey, they have that spherical structure there is reminiscent of Ontario Place. Yeah, I think I have to keep going on Beatty. 4-4 not found. We are tired today. There was a dingus outside the hotel late night yelling, oh, at 4:30 a.m. Sorry to hear that. Maybe that dingus was still up from being drunk out of his mind. Yeah, that's right. BC Place, Wile E. Coyote. Oh, you mean that spherical structure? Oh, thank you. BC Place. That's a really neat. That spherical, the shape of it. Thank you, Carol. In Europe, more specifically Czech Republic, formerly Czechoslovakia, but now Czech Republic. Oh, the Science World. Thank you, Wiley. That is that spherical structure. So I guess that'd be our version of the Science Center.
Yeah. Are you going to buy something? Well, no, it's from the prescription when I get back.
Some English folks are just tourists. And it was... That was pretty... Oh. I think that's the first honk I've heard on this stream. 4-4 not found. That was my last thought, Henry, but that's the price. I guess when you book right downtown, next time we will consider Laval or Quebec City. But still an awesome time overall. Yeah, that reminds me of previous hotel stays where one time when I was staying right downtown, all night out here, motorcycles revving up their engines in the middle of the night. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That's right, Wile E. Coyote. Really great that you had such an amazing time. And that dingus could not ruin you and your you and your girlfriend's vacation. So eventually we hit a right on Canby Street. Yeah, we can just go along Canby Street. Yet another wonderful fountain. This time surrounded by very nice flowers. And it's a Pan Live now, exploring Downsview Park, where they have that new Rogers Stadium. Wood. Yeah, very nice grass, Wile E. Coyote. Absolutely impeccable. Lee says, gotta go, have a wonderful stay, final stay, and safe flight back. Remember to tell everyone back there, it always rains here and you won't like it. All right, Lee. But despite your bias, thank you for your honesty. Lee does appreciate the beauty of Vancouver as well. Oh, here's an articulated by Horseshoe Bay. Oh man, I couldn't get a clean shot. I could have converted that to a short. Oh well. But thank you so much, Lee, and please have a wonderful day yourself. And I'm sure you will. I absolutely love the weather in Victoria. It seems slightly cooler than here, which is to my liking. In Whistler, it felt slightly too hot yesterday, but I never felt that way in Victoria. Yeah, thank you so much, Lee. And the next time I come back will be with my great friend Robert Seawall, West Coast Walker, who's based in Vancouver now, formerly San Francisco, and he does fantastic streams in Vancouver and surrounding area. He's just a great guy, and I can't wait. And I'll likely be back with Robert next time I come. Hello, up Senior Pahab. Great to see you, Bob. I don't have much time left on the stream. I do have to check out the hotel soon, but at least you'll get to see, hopefully, if you tune in for a few more minutes, the must-see landmark here in Vancouver. I hope you've been well, Bob. Thank you very much for being happy for me. This has been such an incredible adventure. Maybe I'll have one final smoke on the darts on the stream. One more low-level clouds, eh, Bob? This place kind of, I noticed this place previously, and I made a note that this could be a nice dart spot. Oh, look at this! They got these. Look at how the steps are. Although you do have to be careful. Actually, I don't know if they're designed for people to go up. No, I don't think so. Oh no, I shouldn't. I can't rest my feet on that. Yeah, ooh, Zen says Wile E. Coyote. Thank you so much, Wile E. Coyote. I did like my hotel room. It was nothing fancy or anything. It was pretty much a standard room, but it's at a great location, near BC Place. It was a little over $500, a little over $500 a night. But I really like that hotel. I would consider, next time I'm back, I would definitely consider it again. Oh, it's yeah, Wile E. Coyote. Imagine me trying to climb up those what looks like stairs. BC Hydro. Maybe here I'll have one final. Oh no, I can't. I forgot to get a cold beverage. Let's get that cold beverage. It won't take long to find a place. Yeah, Bob, the waterfall steps, yeah. Silly me, eh? Here's Homer Street. Don't. Homer Street. There's the Salvation Army. Shout out to Salvation Army who help out the people that are less fortunate. Yeah, 500 Canadian, Bob. So American, I guess that would be maybe 350 around. Yeah, it's quite a nice. It was quite nice though. I had a corner room. Even at US dollars at 350, if you made that into Canadian, that's about how much I paid for my last night in Victoria, which was Friday night. Okay, thank you, no clue. I was pretty close, 364 US dollars. If it had been 364 Canadian, that would probably be a little more reasonable. I mean, just in terms of paying for accommodation. Yeah, Bob, Vancouver is really, really great. It's got so much to offer and may not have quite the size of Toronto, size and scale, but it's still quite sizable in itself. Richard Street. Let's go get ourselves a cold beverage. Thanks to so many of our amazing friends here who send support. I'll get a cold beverage. Find a nice. It won't take long to find a nice place for a dart. Most likely have some greenery and water. Looks like there's a 7-Eleven. Is that a 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven it is. Maybe I'll get a slushie. Maybe I'll get a slushie. The distinctive. That's what great branding can do. You can tell the sign even if it's just not even half the sign showing. Maybe I'll get a slushie because the ice in 7-Eleven is a little on the big side. It's still manageable, but yeah, it's a little on the expensive side, no clue. Juanita, great to see you, Juanita. All right, have a great morning in Sapan Stream. 7-Eleven. Let me one side. I literally don't have any cash on me except for the hotel tip. Oh, not much selection though. Those don't look too fresh. These ones look fresh. Pineapple berry and Slurpee. You can get iced. I don't know, what do I feel like chewing on ice? Crunchy ice or on a Slurpee? You know, let's get a Slurpee. I've done so much of the ice. Oh, I got to get a cup from the cashier because I guess a lot of theft happens here. So may I just have a large Slurpee cup when you have a chance? Thank you. All right, my pleasure. Just 2 streamers. A successful day at work. Thank you. Let's try Mountain Dew, pineapple berry, and new lychee Slurpee. I think I'll have a little bit more of the pineapple berry. I don't think I've tried this one. I've tried the lychee lemonade. I don't want to make it too tangy. Well, they must have the straws here at least. I don't think anyone's going to steal straws. Now, what's the thicker straw here? Let me get two, just in case the annoying thing that happens whenever sometimes it might get stuck. Regular red Slurpee, not Turtle Coal, I don't think so. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You have your points card, phone number?
No.
Pay by card?
Oh, yes.
Okay, it's ready. This side, please.
Yeah. Thank you. Salamat.
Bye. Yeah.
Yes, number 6,000, yes. Mountain Dew, pineapple, and the lychee strawberry lemonade, which is the... There it is, number 6,000, excited, yes, finally got a... Believe it or not, this is the only Slurpee or slushie I've gotten this entire trip. The other times I got ice. So we must go to Canby Street. Is that right, Bob? Does that include big corporate? I don't believe they should. If it's a small mom and pop shop, I can understand that. Totally. The 3 to 5% charge. But if it's a corporation, would it be just for mom and pop shops, Bob? Some little corner stores, like they don't even accept credit card or Apple Pay or GPay. But if I was their business consultant, I would be like, you really should accept credit cards. Then charge a little extra fee then to cover the transaction cost. St. Regis Hotel. That would be my thinking. You should allow all forms of payment. Oh, okay, okay, but that's a little more understandable. But that's quite a bit, 3 to 5%. I think there would be outrage if the Walmart or the big places charge. Yeah, Bob, that seems a little steep. But if I were running a business or I was consulting a business, I'll tell them you really should accept credit cards. And then just charge whatever fee you have to charge. They're going to lose out on business like that. Some people use only credit cards. So 9 minutes from here. Sorry guys, I just have to check where the I might have gotten off route here. Okay, so we can it's telling me to go on Granville. Okay, so instead of going on Canby Street, I guess we're gonna go a different way here. Well, anyway, we're going in the generally right direction. As long as it's kind of, we're going east. Bob agrees. Cashless society in many ways. Store is the mercy of the credit card company. Yeah, that's sad for the small businesses who will lose out on business, quite a bit of business, by not wanting to accept credit cards because of the increasing transaction fees. But thank you to everyone who sent support for a beverage. Flick Hunter 404 Not Found, the Pan TTC Explorer, Moments with Muzzy. All right, this is that hits the spot. Cheers, you amazing. I wonder if they call it Slurpee because it describes that you slurp them. Well, I sure won't make the Slurpee sound. I'm not a big fan of the people who make a big smacking sound while they're eating. Andy never had a Slurpee. It's quite tasty. It's flavorful. I mean, quite flavorful. It's got a very slight crunch. I mean, it's pretty much all sugar, but yeah, that would be cool. I could totally see that happening in the future. That's right, no clue. You only live once. That's right, YOLO. Yes, I'm working tomorrow, Michelle. I'll probably sleep like a baby again, and as usual, I'll get up early in the morning, super early in the morning. It's around 1 o'clock, Michelle. But thank you very much. So I'll be in Toronto in the middle of the evening. There's Waterfront Station. Yes, this is a station. I want to go a little bit early. I want to be at the first station going at the starting point, so I can get a so I can get the prime window seat. One day well, I hope it won't come down to that, Andy. That would be pretty scary. This is a pretty nice clock. Save the clock tower for amazing friend Jamie 1985 in Goldie. Burke's clock, even though there's a much more spectacular clock we'll see shortly. Is that right, Vasily? That's pretty scary. Telling me to go on West Hastings. So, and then West Hastings, and okay, I get it now. West Hastings. We're gonna end off the stream in style with and I'll have my dart break somewhere around there. That way, because we're probably gonna wait there a couple of minutes. Hopefully, I'll try and wait there until the whistle. Vasily heard even in parts of the U.S. How does that work though when they scan your hand? Like, how would that work? Like, to know what you bought? Hey, Saddam, so great to see you here. Better than paying through the nose. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, my friend. My pleasure, Shelley. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And hopefully I will have a safe trip. Oh, that means a lot. Some of the most amazing streams you've seen. And yeah, it would be great if any of our YouTube colleagues will, I don't know if colleagues is the word, or YouTube friends will take some similar adventures. But of course, Vasily does great showing you a lot of these pretty small towns that you also might not have seen on streams. Okay, I don't think I have to check. Oh, do I want to go this? Is there something going on? Okay, no. West Hastings as opposed to East Hastings. You heard Robert and I say pretty depressing. East Hastings, a lot of people. But anyway, I won't. Oh, that's crazy, Cole. I don't think I'd want any chip inserted in me. Hello, Danny. Welcome. And you're also a resident from Vancouver Island. It was awesome seeing the city in the morning. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Danny. Wow, we're seeing a lot of wonderful folks from Vancouver Island and Vancouver. You know what? I'm gonna go. I don't have to go away. I'll go take Richard. Glad you've been enjoying the streams. I found Victoria to be an absolutely beautiful city. I'm glad you got to see the morning views. Big Bus, Vancouver. I think I put the strong the wrong way. That's okay. Take care, Karen. Have a wonderful day, and thank you very much. Oh, is that right? That's something else, Vasily. They have a scanner tech. They scan your palm print and attach it to your WeChat. So you have to have a WeChat account. WeChat is what a lot of Chinese folks use, the messaging app with WeChat. In Korea, most Koreans use Kakao Talk. Oh, I just missed the light here. No problem, no problem. So we have to go on Water Street. Richards. I'd imagine that'd be Water Street over there. Pretty convenient, Vasily, WeChat. And all in one. Yeah, Andy. Pretty insane. Yeah, I'm down for 6,000. East Hastings seems to be as depressing as Tenderloin in San Francisco. Alright, I think I can walk here. We're almost there. Like the gas town steam clock. Yeah, congratulations, that's right, Oklahoma. Karina, on your OKC Thunder. And there may be more championships to come. If they can keep the team together, led by Canadian SGA and reigning MVP of the regular season and the playoffs. And SGA will continue to build his legacy. And maybe to become the greatest Canadian basketball player of all time. Maybe if he wins another championship. Richmond, yes. I guess that's where the airport is, Vancouver Airport. And certainly that will be on the list next time in BC. Tons of Asian culture. A lot of great Asian food. I won't want to go back to work for not found. It'll be really great to see my colleagues again and share. But I will still be probably thinking or daydreaming about the trip. Yeah, it is pretty scary, Vasily. It's pretty wild the innovations they can do. But I wonder if it becomes a little too much. All right, here it is. Not as big as the crowd, of course, when Robert and I met. That would be more of a time of day. People are off work. Probably most of these are tourists anyways, but yeah, what am I saying? I don't think that applies. It's mostly tourists here, not locals. But it's still early here, so that's why. Hopefully. Just want to check the connection here. Just checking the connection. Looks a little choppy right now. Oh no, I think it's fine. Oh, I think it's fine, yeah. Hey, Henry goes around. Can't wait to see you, brother, soon in the Triple T meetup. Let's save the steam clock for Jamie 1985. That's right. Save the clock tower steam clock here for Jamie 1985 in Goldie. This is the steam clock, Andy. Isn't this great? Yep, thank you. Yeah, it was just a momentary. Thanks, Madano, Bob. We'll listen for the whistle. Me and our great friend Robert Seberwall, West Coast Walker, met during our collab. Is this a good view? I want to see if I can get a better view. Or maybe if this is a good view, maybe. Let's see. I hear some Spanish. I've heard all kinds: Spanish, German, French, Italian, Portuguese. Then you get welcome, Superstar Brad Palmer. Superstar Brad in the house. I'll try and wait till the steam. Any okay hot dogs, Bob? No, unfortunately not, Bob. Well, I hadn't had any hot dogs, so I couldn't tell you if they were okay, Bob. $7-Eleven hot dogs are, but well, that was the one when I had it in Toronto. It was not too bad actually. It was okay. Yeah, so nice to see tourists from all over the world visit Canada, say Andy. Yeah, heard so many different languages. Korean I heard a lot. On the bus ride from the islands. I mean on the bus ride after the ferry ride from the islands. On the Canada line, on the bus ride to the SkyTrain. I heard German, the whole German language, the whole ride. So that was neat. And remember those lovely German family we saw in Victoria that we interacted with? That was a really great moment. Here we go. Whew, nice. We heard it. Flick Hunter. The inspiration for steering me in the right direction here. Yeah, that's right, Bob. That lady waiting for the free hot dog and she said it was just okay. Or how about that lady that didn't know why she was in line? But I guess that's a wrap. All good. As much as, of course, I never ever want to wrap up the stream, but yeah, so yeah, thank you again, friends, for this amazing, look, I can't even see. Thank you for this, all the wonderful interactions and support during this unforgettable trip. You see. So thank you to everyone who sent support. Thank you so much. 404 Not Found and Nombis with Muzzy, Canadian Vasily. You all had a hand, and Flick Hunter and Japan TTC Explorer. Thank you for keeping me hydrated and all the amazing support. Can't wait to see you back in Toronto. And perhaps our great friend Vasily will be first of our amazing friends I'll see first. Vasily reserved the restaurant for the two of us. So I know yesterday I kind of made the big goodbye, but thank you so much, Upstate New York Bob. Can't wait to see you soon, my friend Mara. Thank you so much, Mara. Madano, cheers for awesome streams. Cheers, Madano. Thank you for all the amazing support and modding, and superstar Brad Palmer and wonderful Marie Palmer, Wiley Coyote and Max and Morgan. Thank you for all the great information. And Andy Wood, 404 Not Found, City Emerald. What a memorable stream, City Emerald in Victoria. Thank you for all the amazing support. That time in Victoria, it was our last day there during the daytime. And Henry Goes Around, Mara, Karina, Canadian Vasily, Japan TTC Explorer, and Cole, Neville 6000. So I guess I'll just mention our friends who are in the stream or just kind of here right now. But thank you so much. You're all amazing. What a trip full of amazing, incredible scenes and memories. And we climbed that mountain together. We climbed that mountain and we're climbing another mountain. You beautiful. So I'll just leave it with the steam talk here. Give me a chance in case I know there's a lot. Cynthia Sunflowers was here earlier. Thank you for all the great support and everyone that I had mentioned. I mentioned yesterday, and thank you so much. Lee T, one of our new viewers from Victoria, and Denmy, and thank you so much. And you are amazing. Eric Mendoza, I'm about to wrap up the stream, brother. I gotta get ready to check out of my hotel, get back to Toronto, but what's going on, my homie? Have a great day, Eric. No clue. Only one of 6 in the world. This is precious right here. And I'm so glad that you got to experience Nostalgia City Emerald, the Tick Hunter, the Steam Clock, and Michelle Gray and Elisa. All right. Love you all so much. You are all amazing. And just know that, each and every one of you. And Goldie, Jeanette Morales. So yeah, I go. Yeah, the sun right above the clock. Great look. Thank you, No Clue. Mara says, take care, everyone. And we'll see you again, Eric Mendoza. Love you all so much.